Welcome to the first episode of a podcast that actually we don't have a name for yet.
Yes.
Um,
Can people comment on podcasts?
They can if you go live. You don't have to.
Oh.
You don't have to go right into the mic. Where you're sitting is quite good.
Okay.
But by the time by the time anyone hears this, we'll have a name. But we actually need a name.
Oh. Yeah, we can figure that off the recording.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so two things before we get cracking. First of all, put that lock away because I can hear it in the microphone. And second of all, you do need to be a bit closer to that mic. Not all the way in, but a little bit. Yeah, so close to that, close to where that is. So either move the mic closer to you.
I moved the mic closer to me.
No, but you still sound far away. Come back.
I'm right here.
There's good. That's a good position.
The mic is like right here.
Okay, good.
So, yeah.
You can move your camera if you want to see the mic, or it's up to you, or if you want to. Yeah. Now, yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Except we're now cutting off half your head for the microphone. Maybe split the difference. Make it a little bit higher, and then you're good. Okay,
that's good, right? That's amazing.
Perfect.
That's amazing.
Right, welcome to the very first episode of
the podcast that doesn't have a name yet.
No, we need a name for it. Let's come up before we get started. Let's try and come up with 3 podcast names. Okay, first of all, we've got heavy breathing. That's good. What's the next one?
What's happening?
Oh, there's a mummy bean in there too.
We're doing podcast.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
Mummy's in our podcast. It's all good. Come back. She's gone. Did you tell her to come back? No, stop touching the microphone. Okay, the point of this. Okay, you. I tell you what. Here we. I will go first. If you tell the story of the podcast of what our podcast is about.
Okay. Our podcast is about. So basically, each episode, we both get each other to teach each other things. So first it's Mr. Pod. What's your podcast name now?
You know what you called me yesterday? You know what you called me yesterday?
Master Podcaster.
The Master Podcaster. I like that. I want to keep that.
And me, Nibby. I'm a Nibby.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say ChatGPT, me and my son. Okay, me. My name is Master Podcaster.
Come on.
And my son, who is Wolf Podcaster. The Wolf Podcaster. All right, there. Well, the Wolf Podcaster have started a new podcast. About teaching each other cool things about the world. Now, give us 10 name options. Let's see if we like any of these names. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing? Okay, do you like this one? Father and Son Explorers.
That's good.
I think that is putrid. That is horrid. For a podcast, Father and Son Explorers, not for me.
That sounds like Dora the Explorer 2.0.
Okay, how about this one? Master and the Wolf, World Discoveries.
That's okay.
Curious Conversation with the Podcasters. It says Podcasts with Pops and the Wolf. The World Through 2 Generations. Teach Me Something New, the podcast. Exploration Station, Father and Son. I don't like any of these. I want to say, ChatGPT, these are horrible. Make cool ones. We're cool, don't you know? Let's see what it says now. You ready? Yeah. The Wolf and Master Showdown.
Ooh, that's cool.
The Master and the Wolf Unleashed. Epic Knowledge Quest.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
You like Epic Knowledge Quest?
Yeah, we're taking that one.
How about this one? The Wolfpack Wisdom.
Ooh. The wolf.
And
Wait, I have a name. I have a the
yeah,
wolf. The Wolfpack Knowledge Quest.
Wolfpack Knowledge Quest. All right. Okay, I'm writing that down. Wolfpack Knowledge Quest. Okay, so I'm going to
Where's the
start.
notebook? Oh.
I'm going to talk. I'm going to start, Levi.
Wait. Can we
Yeah.
like stop recording and then like do like a whole thing? Because now we know what we're doing.
Oh, do you know what? I thought that whole thing would be part of the podcast. You don't want to do that.
Yeah,
You do or you don't?
I do.
Okay, so we'll just carry on.
Okay, welcome to the Wolfpack Knowledge Quest. Yeah.
You know that thing in front of you. Do you know what it's called?
The what? What
That
thing?
that thing that's pointing at your face.
This thing.
Yeah. You know what that's called?
A microphone.
Yeah, and do you know what its purpose is?
Yes.
Yeah, so you don't have to shout into it because it's actually amplifying your voice. So can you just talk normally?
Okay.
That's my first piece of knowledge, Wolfpack knowledge that I'm imparting on you.
Oh my goodness.
What are you typing over there? Stop typing. You gotta listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, my first story, you've heard this before, but I'm gonna tell it to you again as our first episode.
Yes.
This is the story of the picture that's on the wall above my toilet.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do. Describe that picture.
It's a picture of Muhammad Ali with his fist like this and a person on the ground like.
And you know the name of the guy on the ground?
No, I forgot.
Okay. The guy's name is Sonny Liston. Okay.
Sonny,
And
listen. That's exactly what I said.
this is one of the great boxing stories of all time, right? Today, all these years later, it's still a mystery. And I've even got a book about it, and even the book I don't believe. And there's a really good toilet bit of this story as well that you'll like, I think. So who's Muhammad Ali? Do you know how much do you know about Muhammad Ali?
I
Leave
only
your
know
light
that
alone. Leave the
I'm
light.
I'm not doing anything to my lights.
Okay. Who's Muhammad Ali?
Muhammad Ali is one of the greatest boxers, if not
He,
the greatest boxer in the
that's more
world.
like it. Muhammad Ali is my all-time hero, the greatest boxer of all time, who danced, he shuffled, he stood up for people. He was a good person. He helped people. He helped black people in America. He inspired the world. He did crazy things. You know, they told he didn't want to go to. They tried to make him go in the army, and he didn't want to. And they said, if you don't go in the army, I'm going to take away your boxing title. And he said, I'm not going in the army. And they took away his world boxing title. But the story of Sonny Liston is one of the great stories, and it was his second boxing match with Sonny Liston. Now, Sonny Liston was a bit of a gangster, a bit of a gambler. What do we know about gambling?
It's bad.
Okay, yeah. What is a gambler? Do you know?
Yeah.
What?
Someone who spends money to like roll for like a lucky thing.
Right.
Like a slot machine. Those are kind of gambling.
Right on. And
But
some people get addicted to gambling. They lose all their money, and then they have to go steal money or do dodgy deals with people to get more money because they just want to carry on gambling. And Sonny Liston was a big, chunky family man who got himself into a lot of trouble. And he wasn't a very good man.
Mm.
And in the very first Sonny Liston versus Muhammad Ali match, people said Sonny Liston was so bad, as in he was so tough, he was such an angry, cross dude, that Muhammad Ali didn't stand a chance. And no one had ever beaten Sonny Liston. And in the middle of the first match of Sonny Liston versus Muhammad Ali was winning. And Sonny Liston couldn't believe it. He was so cross that he did a very bad thing, right? He went into his corner during the break and he put special blinding dust, like chalk, on his glove. And when he hit Muhammad Ali in the face with the glove, it went in Muhammad Ali's eyes and made him completely blind. Now, if you're in the boxing ring with a big slugger and you're completely blind, what's likely to happen?
You lose.
You lose. Do you think Muhammad Ali lost?
No.
He danced around the ring. He couldn't see. He was absolutely blind. And he knew, Sonny Liston knew he had one chance to get this guy. And he ran around the ring trying to punch Muhammad Ali in the face to knock him out. And Muhammad Ali, completely blind, couldn't see anything, was running around the ring trying to not get hit in the face. And he survived the round. It's like unbelievable. Muhammad Ali, like a superhero, he survived that round. He got the chalk out of his eyes and he came back and he beat Sonny Liston. And it was one of the big upsets in the world. Right. That's Sonny Liston 1. That's the build-up. Any questions about that so far?
How is
How is
Muhammad Ali so
Yeah.
good?
he is the greatest? You know what his nickname is? The greatest.
The GOAT.
He's the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Okay, so
Started the GOAT trend.
months later, Sonny Liston 2. It's the second bout. It's the second round with Sonny Liston. He's coming back for his revenge. And Sonny Liston is cross. And this time, he's determined to win, apparently. Round 1, Sonny Liston versus Muhammad Ali. Round 1, right at the beginning, Muhammad Ali punches Sonny Liston
Yeah.
and misses him,
Yeah.
doesn't hit him.
Ooh.
And Sonny Liston falls over and he's knocked out.
What?
And they called it the ghost punch because he never hit him. He just went down without even being touched. He was on the ground, like being knocked off. And that picture is actually of Sonny Liston pretending to be knocked out. And Muhammad Ali standing on top of him going, get up, get up. We haven't even started fighting yet. Now, what's interesting about the
Crazy.
story is that people have asked for many, many years why Sonny Liston took a dive, meaning pretended to get knocked out. And there are a couple of reasons. And you tell me, I'll tell you each one of them, and you tell me which one of the 3 main ones you think is the real one. Are you ready?
Yes.
Number 1, he
Wait,
was
hold on.
Yeah.
Do you actually know the reason now?
Nobody knows the reason, but the third one of them I have a reason to believe is probably the one. But even in the books, people have been writing books about this for years, speculating. So nobody knows the actual truth. But here are 3 of the reasons, and you tell me which one you think it is. Number 1, Sonny Liston owed a lot of money to the casino, and they told him, they bet against him, if he loses the match in the first round, they'll forgive his debt. Believability points 1 to 10. What do you think?
4.
Okay, 4. Number
There's
2.
no way he would want to lose a match just for people to forgive his debt.
A debt means to get to the money that he owes.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Okay. The second one, that the mafia, the baddie mafia who he owed money to, kidnapped his wife and kids and said if he doesn't get knocked out in the first round, he's never going to see his family again.
That's a 2 out of 10 unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. The third one was he really, really needed a poop. And he was, by the time he got on the stage to do the boxing, he was scared that he was going to poop in his pants in front of the entire world. So he got knocked out really quickly so that he could go and make a poop.
That's a 6 out of 10.
Well,
Of creative. That's like a 10 out of 10. I'm joking. That's like also a 6 out of 10 of believability.
now, the one that is most likely is the third one. And the only reason, and here's the reason. Here's the reason. People have been writing books about this for a long, long time. and speculating, making up or doing research to find out. But very recently, there was an interview with a friend of his. And the friend said, now that Sonny Liston is dead, I'm going to tell you the truth. What actually happened was he really needed a poop.
No!
And that's my
That's
story.
messed up!
So that is the iconic Muhammad Ali standing over Sonny Liston story. That is the story.
What? Is that actually the truth?
Nobody knows what the truth is, but any of those could be the truth.
Wow!
So that's
crazy.
my debut story episode for our podcast called The Wolfpack Knowledge Quest.
Yeah, I actually might need to take a poo from that information. That was a huge dump of information.
Okay, so now we've done our experimental episode 1. First of all, do you have any questions or comments on my story?
What is his friend's name?
I can't remember, but it's on YouTube. You can find it. Everything I'm telling you is factually correct. You can find out. Okay, then before we finish this episode, I want to ask you. You have to do the next episode. What ideas have you got for your episode?
Absolutely nothing.
Well, think about it now that you get the gist of the story.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. It's not much of a podcast when everyone's just sitting here listening to you typing away. Do you want to tell us what you're doing?
Crazy facts.
Are you looking for some crazy facts?
No. Crazy.
No, man, you got to tell me a story of something you know about that you can talk about. Okay, well, this podcast is going to be short-lived, I think.
Nah, bro. Give me a chance. Hold on. Hold on. What is Angus Young's family members?
I mean, do you remember that when you were younger, well, not even that long ago, every time you had a shower, I'd tell you boxing stories. So I thought I would start with a boxing story.
Yeah, I remember.
Do you remember some of the names of some of the other boxers we spoke about?
I think his name was AJ.
AJ, yeah, Anthony Joshua, good one. Anybody else?
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
And what's special about Mike Tyson and my bathroom, my boxing bathroom?
You have his glove.
I bet, yeah.
That bathroom is damn decorated with a bunch of boxing stuff. It's like a boxing. Whenever you go there to take like a poo, you gotta.
Yeah. It's true. You know, it would be really amazing if I could get Mike Tyson's poop and get it framed and put it on the wall in my toilet. Or you know what would be really good? Sonny Liston's poop from the story.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. The most rarest artifact in the whole of boxing history. Sonny Liston's poo!
And the reason is not only is it a valuable poop, it's the reason he lost the Muhammad Ali versus Sonny Liston 2, and the reason that one of the most iconic photos ever taken is because he needed a poop.
It's such a simple thing for such a crazy, internet. I'm sure people were going, did you see that guy? Every day for maybe a couple of months.
I think so too. Yeah, but I don't think he told people for many years. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of our episode. Is there anything you want to add to the end of this episode?
Can you subscribe to podcasters?
Are you asking me or are you asking them, people who are listening?
I'm asking you.
Can you subscribe? Are you asking, can you subscribe to a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay.
Wow, I can
have
see your
a-
tonsils.
Wow! Wow!
I can still see them. Every time you say wow, I'm just looking at your tonsils. Ah!
Please subscribe.
And one last time, why don't you close our podcast? Tell all the people what our podcast is doing. Tell them about the name of the podcast if you can remember it. And then tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe. The name of the podcast. Wait, hold on. Let me give a little recap what this podcast does. So basically, each time, my dad and then me will be like making, like, telling the other person a story. The name of this podcast will be the Wolf Pack Knowledge Journey
Quest.
Quest. That's exactly what I said. So yeah, please subscribe. We will do more.
And why can you just tell people why we're the wolf pack?
Because my middle name is Wolf. If that's not a good explanation, I will come to your house and find you.
But you already are in my house. You know where I am.
Not you! I'm talking about the viewers. I will come to your house. I will take your cookies at night.
And there you have it,
Tickle
folks.
your toes.
All right, Wolfpack Knowledge Quest, episode 1 of 1 million. Done.